Hi, how you doing? This video is about what I do about snacks. Oh my gosh, Angie, do you ever eat any snacks? And we know that I drink that beer is my snack. I'll have a beer or two here and there, at least once a week. Right now, I'm gonna try to put guitar to a song I just wrote. So I'm having a second beer I just barely ate. But yeah. So as a diabetic, and so the thing is, like, being diabetic, it just forces you to become an expert about carbohydrates. But in all reality, the rules that you live are just reality, just like things that everybody should be doing. It's just that they have the freedom of mistreating their body without a severe penalty. Like, we pay a bigger price when you do things wrong. You guys can do things wrong and pretend like it wasn't something wrong. But anyway, so my dietitian for diabetics recommended that I use ice cream. So I get these gelatos that you can get at Maverick, and sometimes I get ice cream, but I really like these gelatos. So the thing about that is so diabetes, your pancreas doesn't make insulin, which is what you need to use carbohydrates to eat. So you're supposed to eat your carbohydrates with fats and proteins to complicate digestion, to buy your pancreas time, because your pancreas kind of works if you're type 2 diabetic. If you're type 1, then your pancreas doesn't work at all. Every time you eat carbohydrates, you have to inject insulin because your body can't make any insulin. But my pancreas kind of works, so it does make insulin. It just doesn't make enough that I can do anything real impressive. Like if I eat like a whole bag of candy or something like that, my pancreas is going to go, whoa. And if I keep doing that, my pancreas will stop working, and then I will have to inject insulin. So ice cream becomes a really logical choice. If you're going to do something wrong and you're diabetic, ice cream is the most intelligent thing, because it's got fat and protein, and it's just a really complicated thing to digest, and in your body, might be able to, especially if you eat it for dessert with a meal, with a little bit, you didn't eat quite as many carbohydrates as you should have. So I'm overdue for a reward, a dessert. So you have a few scoops of, and never eat a lot. You have like 3 spoons of ice cream, of gelato. Whoa. And if that's what you get to have, you just, man, you enjoy it. Or I have suckers, because like especially I love Tootsie Pops. And like a Tootsie Pop, like if I put this in my mouth and walk around and go on like a 45-minute walk, it takes me like over a half hour to suck the whole thing gone. So and it's like as if I was eating candy for a half hour. But if I was eating a bag of candy for a half hour, I would eat like a whole bunch of how much candy could I eat in a half hour, one piece after another, like a whole big trick-or-treat bag of it. But with a sucker, it's like you're eating a whole bunch of candy, but really all you ate was this one little thing. I like to. Me and my son love Mexican candies and Mexican pastries. This is a vero elote. Elote means corn on the cob. So it's like that. Mexican candies have that like chili dip stuff in it. So it's like a sucker with that chili seasoning stuff, and oh my gosh, these are good. Oh my god. Between Tootsie Pops, my candies are gelato, Tootsie Pops, and Vero Elotes, man. But I do get other suckers and stuff, but suckers, ice cream, and gelato. I'll try to do some recipes that are, candy usually is vegan, or at least ovo vegetarian, you know. But so I'll try to do some fun desserts, like if my son comes over, I can make him something or something like that. But generally just for myself. And I'll have, if I go to someone's having a birthday party, I'll have a slice of cake, because I love cakes and cupcakes, things like that. So I'll have a really small, just give me a sliver serving, and you just enjoy every bite, and that's out of line enough, But in all reality, suckers and gelato are just a regular part of my life. I'd eat both those things more than I drink beer. So, and beer. Those are my candies.